Retard alert!
Hey, what's going on, people of the internet? My name is Creation, and today I gathered some of my thoughts on the upcoming Naval Strike DLC to display what we want. Okay, maybe I'm a bit too excited, but today I actually compiled a list of things that I think that the community would like, and some things that I think DICE should stay away from. Of course, I do know that Naval Strike is almost finished, and crossing my fingers, it's just being tested and it's right around the corner. Now, I do want to make a correction to my earlier video. It looks like Naval Strike is going to be coming out on March 18th. But yeah, guys, I'm just going to insert a very cool transition sentence here and continue with my original ideas. But it looks like Naval Strike is kind of like a hit or miss for a lot of people. They're on the edge about getting this DLC. They know if it's bad, they're probably not going to stick with the game throughout the year. And that brings us to our number one don't want. We do not want another Armor Kill DLC where there's a whole bunch of vehicles and there's just these huge maps. It just doesn't work well, and I feel like it's just not for the Battlefield series. Now, I am for naval superiority, but I personally feel like that the maps will have to demonstrate how naval combat is supposed to be done. There should be little cover in the maps, something like the small islands that we see on Parcel Storm. Make the maps medium sized and spread cover, that way it feels like there's more ocean than land. I believe one of the maps for Naval Strike is going to be just pure ocean, but I hope they do somehow find like little cover pieces. Not really sure how they're going to do it, but there should be just small cover. I feel like the game would flow a lot better and it would just be an all fun experience for everyone. Also, it's just kind of an idea that I thought I should propose for you guys on the we want side. And that is the ability to play Capture the Flag with the rib boats. Now I know this is just an amazing idea, and I'm just really hoping that Capture the Flag is going to be available for Naval Strike. Now, I did propose the rib boats because if you guys ever play Battlefield 3, especially the in-game DLC, you will remember the dirt bikes and how they played a role in Capture the Flag. They were very fast and they were a very effective way to get the flag back to your base. And I feel like with the rib boats, it would just kind of provide a better experience. The attack boats take forever to take down, and it's just going to seem too chaotic with the attack boats. But with the rib boats, it feels like it just would flow better. Now, I know the DICE doesn't really carry on game modes for the next DLC, but it was just something that I thought a lot of people will want. We usually get only 1 or 2 game modes, and with the addition of Titan mode and maybe naval superiority, because it's really pointing to that way, I think we can use some variety, and it wouldn't take that long to do. But these are just ideas, but I have just one more that I think we can all agree on that is something that we don't want, and that is a excessive amount of vehicles. Now, I know that this is supposed to be Naval Strike. There's supposed to be a lot of boats and stuff, such as the marshmallow copters, but the assessment of vehicles should be proportionate. There's 2 ways to balance vehicles: limit them or give infantry enough gadgets to take them out very easily. For example, let's take a look at Marshmallow Copter number 1. These things were really overpowered in Battlefield 3, I feel, and especially at the beginning of the game where you got 2 counter flares. Even though that promoted teamwork, DICE didn't like it, so they took out the extra countermeasure and they left it alone. Now in Battlefield 4, Marshmallow Copter number 1 pretty much has a really long countermeasure reload time, and it really does take missiles like marshmallows. It just absorbs them and kind of just spins hectically, then bounces straight for the ground. Combine that with how many gadgets that are in Battlefield 4 that can take out air, you just get a total nerf, and that's why no one really likes Marshmallow Copter number 1 anymore. So you can pretty much see that DICE is still working on balance, between infantry and vehicles. I understand that this is probably the most hardest tweak that DICE has to deal with, because it's just so much stuff that goes into balance it against infantry, then balancing the vehicles against each other. There is supposed to be a vehicle patch coming out very soon. Not really sure if it's going to just be delayed until Naval Strike comes. For a very long time, DICE has kind of been taking these small surveys to kind of see how the community wants Battlefield 4 to be balanced. And I hope they just move towards taking some vehicles off of the battlefield. I'm pretty sure they're working on it, but today's question is, what do you want in Naval Strike? I would love to see you guys' discussion and comments in the comment section below. Also, DICE just released some new screenshots of Naval Strike. One of them even shows off the new weapon that they're going to be bringing, which is the ARX-160. I'll advise that you check it out. I'll leave the link in the description below. I'll see you guys later. Stay creative, guys.